'Cause baby, it's the everything for me, for me, for me. Baby, it's the everything for me, for me, for me. 'Cause baby, it's the everything for me, for me, for me. Baby, it's the everything for me, for me, oh, for me.
Listen, first and foremost, if nobody told you as of yet today, I love you. If nobody told you as of yet today, I am proud of you. You gonna continue to achieve anything you set out to do. You understand me? Also, you already know, I do have to give you that brief disclaimer. I only want you to take what resonates and leave the rest behind, alright? I don't want you trying to force certain scenarios for you. If you don't get your confirmation through me, I guarantee you gonna get it through somebody else, alright? So be patient with your process. You already know. My voice is too raspy to be whispering, alright? So this about the time that you probably want to go ahead and hit that volume, alright? So before we get started, chosen ones, I want to thank you so much in advance for all the love, like, share, subscribes, gifts, kind words, not only to myself, but each other too, because I don't always get the pause in the middle of my message to relay it to you, alright? So when I post this on YouTube, I got you, babies, alright? So let's get started. Chosen ones, right now, some of you haven't come to the realization that this is your season. Some of you are still feeling like you stuck. Some of you are still feeling certain stagnant energy around you, so on and so forth, but that's projections, right? See, chosen ones, when I tell you that there's certain individuals right now that's currently praying for God to have certain things happen on behalf of them, there's some of you right now that's pleading to God to remove you from certain situations that you're currently in, right? Now, chosen ones, what if I told you all you had to do is step to the side? And I mean that. See, I want you to imagine this, chosen ones. You know how if you at a water park, right, you expect to get wet, correct? Okay, cool. So you can't have an attitude that this person is over there throwing certain wet things at you, correct? You can't have an attitude that in that area, you have a certain mood that you in, that you don't feel like getting wet, right? Then step yourself out of it. And I say that, chosen ones, because some of you right now are feeling like you stuck in the dark, and God just said, raise your light. If you are the light, chosen one, why do you think that there's so much darkness around you? You're the light. So all you have to do is turn that shit up a little bit. All you have to do is step out of the darkness, and therefore that darkness won't be able to impact you again. But some of you are still staying stuck to the same thing that's sabotaging you, that's pulling certain energy from you, so on and so forth, right? Now, when I say this, chosen ones, because there are individuals that you are given to, and you are under the illusion. You are under a illusion. And when I say this, chosen ones, when I say an illusion, because what is magic but words with intentions behind them, right? Now, when I say this, chosen one, some of you don't even realize people been putting magic on you, or you've been putting magic on you too, because again, magic is simply words with intentions behind them, right? So you sitting there, chosen ones, allowing people to talk bad about you, talk down to you. They putting certain spells on you, and you start to believe them too. So that person starts telling that you ugly, or that hairstyle ain't the type that they like, or they telling you that they only like a certain type of body. So therefore you go and get your body just like that type, right? Certain people have been putting spells on you for an extended period of time, and you wondering why certain things you ain't seeing right, why you still feel like you in the blind. See, chosen ones, when I tell you that those veils is lifting, when I tell you that the storms that's coming in for you is not the same storms that's coming in for them, that wind that's going to come with the storm that you are going through actually lifts the veils of these so ass individuals, that God said that the last will be first and the first will be last, so therefore it has to have a little 360 dynamic, right? See, everything is about to have a turnaround. When I tell you this is your turnaround season, this is your turnaround season. But there's certain people that's projecting on you because they don't want you to believe it. See, chosen ones, when you start to speak certain things upon yourself, when you start to claim certain things for yourself, you start to see certain things align for you. That's why these individuals try to make you feel like you by yourself. See, we gonna talk, chosen ones. See, when I tell you that your mind is the manifester, so when you already made your mind up, you already made it. When you can imagine yourself in that position, then it's already faded. Your future is solidified, that there's nothing that anybody else can do that's going to stop that from coming about except for you, because all you have to do is stay in motion, keep moving forward. You understand me? See, it ain't no rush when you know where you're going to. It ain't no rush when you know what's waiting for you. It ain't no rush when you know that you ain't got to rush to grab that because nobody else can get that, chosen one. See, you so used to having to, again, compete for certain things, and you've been doing that since you was a kid. See, you've been having to compete for that love from your mother. And that was not only compete from certain siblings, you had to compete for her mother and her father, the things that they spoke on to them. Not only that, you had to compete with certain partners that they was connected to too. You try to show your parent that you was special, but they was out here selecting other individuals over you. See, chosen ones, that cycle is over. You understand me? See, again, for so long you allowed other people to step on you to get to the place that they was going. No longer. They can't sabotage you no longer. And they were sabotaging you through you. That's why God said it starts with you. That's why people hate to hear when people say, oh, well, how do you get this? How do you go get that? It starts with your mind, because that's what you manifest in. You understand me? Think about when you was a kid. When you thought about you being a police officer, when you was playing cops and robbers in a sense, you sat there and took that position seriously. You really imagined you was the police. You was out there protecting and serving. You was out there arresting certain, whatever the case may be. Correct? See, when you believed you was the best dancer, chosen ones, you damn near turned into DeMarcus. They was go so-and-so, go so. You was out there hitting that shit. You really believed you was the best player, right? See, chosen ones, when you sat there and thought or imagined yourself being that NBA player, or thought that you was on your Kobe tip, every time you shot, you was out here actually shooting threes and you was making it. See, chosen ones, you believed that, so you started to see that. You understand me? See, that's why you had to be cautious of what you speak. But again, these people been speaking spells on you, right? They've been sabotaging you. They've been having you work against you because they knew that they couldn't do it. See, these people that was gang stalking you, chosen ones, these people that was recruiting people to target you, these people that was out here gaslighting other individuals in order for them to turn you into their opposition to. See, chosen ones, they knew that they couldn't beat you by themselves. They tried it. That's why they sat there and clicked up with other people. But again, they didn't know that you was Divine's kid. See, chosen ones, we different. Certain things don't work. You understand me? And again, when you believe who you are and you know who you are and you stand by that, nobody can steal anything from you. See, these people try to do destiny swaps, right? They really try to do, but you can't do destiny swaps with individuals who's being authentically them. You understand me? You can't sit there and do destiny swaps with people who is actually aligning their purpose, because all that energy is accounted for. You can't steal nothing. You understand me? These people feel like because you have so much of what you have, so you have so much love to give, you have so much abundance to give, you have so much favor to give, you have so much protection and respect, whatever the case may be. You have all of these things to give, so therefore they feel like if they took something from you, you wouldn't be missing it then. See, that's why these individuals take advantage of you. They see that you got love. They stole love from you. They misled you. They spoke spells on you. See, chosen once again, what is spells? But words with intentions behind them. So their intentions will have no intentions to actually give you the things that you wanted, right? So let's say for this, when people, because certain practitioners get mad that I tell people do not participate in magic, but I'm going to stand on that, right? It is what it is. I'm going to tell you what God told me to tell you. Don't do that shit. You magical. You don't have to do no magic when you magical. What you speak, if again, these people who play in magic, what do? They speak certain spells. So you don't have to conjure up certain deities. You don't have to conjure up certain demons. You don't have to make certain contractual as far as agreements. You are the contract. You are the magic. You understand me? So whatever you speak, they seek, and that's what they start to see. See, they didn't even realize that you really a real live genie in a sense. You rub us the right way, you gonna get everything that you asking for. You understand me? And that's well over 3 wishes, but they messed it up. These individuals, again, chosen ones, you don't participate in magic when you magical yourself. See, chosen ones. These individuals knew that they had no intentions to love you. So they said, I love you, but they know that they had no intentions to do so. They said, I want to marry you. I want to spend my life with you, but they know that they had no intentions to do so. So what is magic? You asking for something, but you don't want to do what it is that requires you to do. You don't want to do the work to get it. You just want to get something for nothing, right? Okay, now stay with me. Stay with me. These are people, again, magic is wanting something for nothing. So this person wanted you to love them, but not give you love. That's magic, right? This person wanted to act like they was loyal to you, but behind closed doors, they was cheating on you. That was magic because they, again, altered your view, right? That's like a date rape drug in a sense. They sat there and did what they said or did or whatever the case may be in order to get certain things in, right? So there's been people putting magic on you for so long. You've been out here blaming this person, and this practitioner. Did they try to do so? Yes. Has there been certain masculines that you thought was your twin flame or you thought that was your soulmate that actually was doing spells on you? That every time you felt an urge or thought that you was sexually connecting to somebody else, there was another person tapping into your energy to come through? That there were certain friends that you had, feminines, divine feminines. There's certain friends that you had that are also feminines that thought about you sexually and try to manifest you in. These are individuals that, again, had ulterior motives. Some of them wanted to be like you. Some of them wanted to become you. Some of them just wanted to duplicate you and do what you do, but they blew a fuse because they couldn't. You understand me? There's certain people that, again, seen you at secret competition and they was trying to call you in the whole time. You thought that you was talking to so-and-so, but you was getting catfish. See? Y'all laugh about that catfish show, right? All the time. Like, how could you not know that this person stayed online the whole time and didn't show you their truth? But y'all been getting catfished this whole time because you've been thinking that if you show love to this person long enough, they'll start to show love too. So you was getting catfished as well because that you was never going to see that side. So that's, if you're laughing at people who got catfished online because they thought that they was talking to somebody else, but was talking to some type of weirdo the whole time, that's what you've been doing too. So you've been getting catfished for a long motherfucking time if we going to talk about it. Huh? And I ain't talking about shorty got the bundles one day and she looked like Lil Bill the next day. I ain't talking about that type of catfish. I ain't talking about her ass all fat online, but when you see her, that shit look like a tire deflated. I ain't talking about that. You understand me? I'm talking about as far as the catfish, that soul ain't right. They talking about God, but when I look at you, I don't see God nowhere inside. You sitting there talking about how you so great, but I just see you as an opportunist every time. See, nah. I'm trying to tell you, I'm not talking about that masculine who every time he want to answer, we ain't gonna get there. Because masculines, you be on some shit too. Talk about catfishing, baby. Cut it out. Those your cousin's shoes. Cut it out. You out here putting certain tar on that scalp too. Cut it out. We see when that light hits that shit, we see the difference. You understand me? I'm trying to tell you, when light hits something that's not real, you gonna see that shit shine differently, right? So you bright chosen ones. When you around certain dark ass individuals, you basically almost like that jury tester. You almost like that tester to see if it's real. You understand me? See, you got certain tags connected to you. These motherfuckers don't. They more so swap meet. Now, we ain't talking reckless about it, but they acting like they something so, Jordan don't even got them Jordans. I'm just trying. Chanel don't even got that Chanel. You understand me? So cut that shit out. They fronting out here. But chosen ones again. There's certain individuals that have been gaslighting you, putting certain magic on you. For some reason, you felt like you had to sabotage you. For some reason, you felt like you had to stick around and go through what these individuals was going through too. See, you did the work they didn't, so get your ass on from them. You understand me? See, some of y'all, this is something that you was trained about. This is a morals that was instilled in you that you have to get out of you. And when I say that, chosen ones, because you've been sitting out certain shit for too long. For too long. See, it started when you was younger. Your mother and father didn't step up and play their position. They had you play a mother figure or father figure to your siblings and them. They either had you having to raise you because they didn't raise their vibrations. See, chosen ones, you've been having to sit in the house all the time, and there's a hummingbird as I say this, so this is somebody's message, right? See, chosen ones, see, that's beautiful. I'm sorry, I love nature, right? Now, chosen ones, there's some of you that you couldn't go out and play. You couldn't go out and find yourself. You couldn't go try out certain things, right? See, for some reason, you think that you a homebody, but you not really no homebody. Your ass just had to stay home before, right? You just couldn't go out. See, you sat there and felt like you ain't like certain things, but it wasn't that you ain't like certain things. It's because you ain't have an opportunity to do those things, right? So when you was younger, you stayed in the house. You had to, again, sit there and play a mother figure to help your mother figure out. So whether or not her ass was at work or whether or not she was doing certain shit that she wasn't supposed to do, she put her pressure because she didn't get her life together. She put her pressure on you. So you had to carry the load of her ass as well as the load for you too. See, when you first came, you already had lessons that was already assigned. So that's almost like you already have a job to do and somebody else needs help on your line. See, chosen ones. You know how when you take those tests for certain jobs and it says if you have a task to do and you got to get this done by a certain amount of time and somebody says that they need help of you, what you going to do? Are you going to say, no, I can't help them? Are you going to pause your work and help and assist them? Are you going to tell a manager that they need extra assistance? Whatever the case may be. See, some of you may have said, oh, well, nah, I ain't going to worry about them. That's not my problem. Okay, cool. But if God sits there and says for you to help and assist certain individuals, that's what your ass going to do. But hear me out. There's some of you that instead of saying, nah, they on their own, you was like, you going to put your job to the side to assist them so that you help them complete theirs. And now you look like you was lacking in a sense, right? So when I say that, chosen ones, there's some of you that was hard on you because you feel like you're not at the place that you were supposed to go to. But the whole time you've been doing your job and somebody else's too. The whole time you ain't even recognize that you didn't had all this weight on you. So you sitting there feeling like you not where you supposed to be and your ass is still where you at, knowing that you carry all this load, not just that last load. I'm talking about since you was a child and you still gonna play yourself and downplay yourself and you sitting there ahead of other people that had a head start on you. You done sat there and did things that people said that your ass didn't have the ability to do. When I say that you magic, chosen ones, because some people don't believe that shit. Some people don't believe in magic until that shit's in their presence in a sense. See, until they see the unexpected get completed. And that's what you do. See, these individuals seeing you weighted down. You had all this weight on you, but you were still able to move. See, chosen ones. When I tell you, you were still keeping up with MFers that didn't have no weight they self, people that was trying to sabotage you, people that was trying to stop you, you still was keeping up with these individuals and it was just you. They had other people assisting them to carry certain things and make certain ways or whatever the case may be. You ain't have no family to help you financially. You ain't have no family to fend for you. You ain't have no family to protect you from certain individuals and what they intended to do. See, you was just by yourself, so they thought, but you had God. See, that's another story, right? See, chosen ones, when I tell you, you done came this far and you had all that load on you, you had all that weight on you, and you done came this far. So now, guys, like, matter of fact, yo, I'm about to tell so-and-so to put they burners on for real. So it's almost like that turbo pack. See, now, chosen ones, you done dropped all this weight, and now your ass is about to start floating. I promise you. See, these individuals is upset because, again, they thought they was ahead of you. They thought that they had finessed you. They thought that they had stopped you. They thought they had stressed you. They thought they had you being able to give up, and that shit didn't happen. You kept on going. Yes, you may have been behind a little bit, behind them in a sense, so they thought, but they didn't even realize you was already 10 laps ahead. See, when they thought that they was ahead, they was on their first lap, and you done already completed this shit several times in advance. See, chosen ones, when I tell you, they didn't know who they was messing with. They ain't realize that you really ring bells in the spiritual world. God don't play about his. See, chosen ones, when I tell you, they thought that certain shit was sweet because they really felt like they successfully defeated other people, but they are used to defeating demons. See, chosen ones, when I tell you, they thought that they really had hands like that, but they was on the easy mode. Whole time they didn't even realize you was expertise. They didn't even realize, again, when they decided to target you, they was already defeated. See, baby, we already way ahead of them. That's why ain't no destiny swapping. You got to go through lifetimes and lifetimes and lifetimes of what we experience. And when I say lifetimes, I'm talking about we the originals. We God's right hands and right mans. You understand me? So they're going to go through so much death, destruction, defeat, all of these things because they wanted the destiny swap with us. Man, you must be out your mind. You are not built to equip or carry any of this energy. You understand me? That's why you feeling that shit right now, chosen one. That's why your energy's coming back as we speak, because those illusions has been broken. You're not carrying that shit for nobody else. See, when God told you that there were certain moves that you had to make to get to the top of that mountain, chosen one, see, he said when you get there, it's a beautiful view. He said when you get there, he got everything provided for you. He said when you get there, you ain't gonna have to stress about nothing. See, when you get there, there's gonna be people who went through what you went through too, so therefore you know that they deserve to be there amongst you, right? Okay, cool, chosen ones. See, when God gave you that call to move on, see, move away from that person, move away from that position, move away from that relationship, move away from that friendship, move away from that way of thinking, move away from that family. See, God sat there and told you what to do, right? And you listen, these individuals didn't, right? Okay, cool. See, they got free will, do what they plan to do, but God was like, nah, he knows what's already going to happen, right? But hear me out, chosen ones. See, you stayed on the task again. You listened to what God told you to do. You stayed on task. You sat there and again allowed God to guide you. These people didn't do the same work. They was out here playing. They was out here. I want you to think about classroom, chosen ones. Now, life is simply one long lesson, right? Now, hear me out. You can either go into it pessimistic, talking negative, talking about how you ready to be out of school way before your ass even went in. See, hear me out, right? See, I want you to think about school, chosen one. Some of you or some of us, we didn't just have certain schoolwork to do. See, we had to come home, raise certain siblings too. We had to come home and battle certain things that was getting done to us. We had to battle certain demons that didn't belong to us. We had other shit that we had to worry about, right? But hear me out. You sat there and still went to class. See, chosen ones, I want you to realize that when you went to class, you still was doing those tests. Anything that you was unfamiliar with, you sat there and raised your hands. You wasn't scared to ask questions. See, I want you to think about life is that classroom. God is your teacher, right? He gonna assist you, right? See, certain tests that you get, what do you have? God will have open note tests for certain things. So what lessons did you learn? The information did you obtain in a sense? So lessons meaning if this person cheated on you, what's the red signs to look out for? If this happened to you, what did you have to heal so that doesn't happen again towards you? So on and so forth, right? So some things are open open book tests, right? Excuse me. That retrograde had me. But chosen ones. So God's like, listen, just learn from it. Go back to the next. Matter of fact, look back to your last relationship. Okay, so so-and-so cheated on you. So-and-so made you feel less about you. See, you already know the answer and what to do. Lead their ass, right? That's what we did in the last. Remember the last lesson that you had when the person cheated on you, beat it on you, and I told you and you realized that I've been guiding you not to. Okay, true. See, that's it. God's like, listen, life is an open note test. Literally, he gives you all the answers based upon the experience that you had, certain lessons that you already got presented with before. You understand me? So when those big tests get presented, you already know what to do. You sitting there worrying about, oh, well, how can you make it from this Friday to next Friday? Shit, you already done been through it. See, you done already had to stretch that spaghetti out for that week so that you and your kids eat. You done already had to use that 20 to that tank and ride on fumes for those last 2 days. See, you done already had to sit there and use them same outfits or change that shirt out with those pants just because you ain't have enough uniforms to go in for a weekend event. Whatever the case may be, see, chosen ones, you been making shit happen. See, that's why, again, God sits there and has you. Sometimes you think it's because of what you did that has you restart. Again, it's based upon who's watching. You guys like, hey, yo, you didn't came in so-and-so's area. They unfamiliar with this. Can you show them a demonstration on how to get through it? See, you taking it personal, but that's God volunteering your services. So, for instance, back in school, see, I told you I used to be nice with the best. See, I still am. Matter of fact, Basketball is my sport, baby. When I tell you I be splashing them threes like Ray Allen's my uncle, splashing those threes like Reggie Miller's my brother. You heard me? I be on that. Listen, but let me get back to it, right? Chosen ones. I want you, for real, I'm trying to tell you. But I want you to think about this, chosen ones. There's certain individuals, yes, you gotta tell them, babies. Listen. I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones. But for real, there's certain individuals that's not used to as far as you, right? There's certain used to individuals that don't got that aim like you. There's certain individuals that are not built or equipped to carry the same load as you, but hear me out, right? See, chosen ones, there's certain individuals that, again, in this life, which is the lesson, right? God's going to volunteer certain people. So that's like, again, back in school, my gym teacher and my coach used to always volunteer me to show people how to do certain moves. Hey, yo, show so-and-so how to do a right-hand layup. Show them how to do a left-hand layup. Show them how to do that. God's going to sit there and choose certain individuals to show them what to do. Why? Because God trusts that you have the ability to do it. God's like, yo, if I'm going to show anybody, so-and-so been through this shit 9 times out of 10, they overcame it. Matter of fact, I'm going to get them to demonstrate this then. And you taking it so personal negative, thinking that God doesn't like you, God doesn't rock with you the whole time, you God's favorite. That's why he keeps selecting you. Like, hey, so-and-so's watching you now. You moved to a whole new area. Your neighbors is new. You don't even realize half the time, chosen ones, who's really watching you or noticing you, right? Some people try to go in the scene, and we're going to get into that in a second. But God will have you demonstrate certain things just to show them. So if this person had black magic sent towards them, I can't teach you how to overcome. I couldn't have taught you how to overcome black magic if I ain't have those people attack me as well. If I ain't overcome it many times when mad practitioners was over, you understand, attacking. No, you have to. God has you. You understand me? So there again, chosen ones, you feeling a certain type of way and God selected you because you was his favorite. He like, yo, show them how to make this move. Show them how to overcome this heartbreak. See, show them how to do this, chosen ones. Show them how to do that, chosen ones. Why? Because you're the Band-Aid in a sense. You understand me? I told you that chosen ones is something like that medication. Why you think certain people get addicted when they can't have access to it again? They was taking advantage of it. They ain't take the right increments. See, they was out here just taking your energy. Nah, you can't take love if you ain't give love. You can't take finances if you ain't giving finances. You can't take this person's peace if you ain't providing no peace. And that's the problem. These people were addicted. That's demonic. These people were tripping. They was trying you. You understand me? But hear me out. See, some of these individuals, again, they done sat there and called themselves trying to get over on you when they didn't overdose themselves. See, some of these individuals, again, chosen ones, they going through karma in hell. God sat there and had you to get away from these individuals so you ain't feel that too. See, some of these individuals got real arrogant because they thought that they was better than you. Whole time they didn't even realize that you was preventing them. See, it's almost like this. They got ahead of themselves in a sense, right? See, some of them forgot that they was your plus one. Some of them forgot that you chose them because you thought that they was the underdog in a sense and you wanted to see them win. See, chosen one, some of these individuals don't even realize that they only chosen because a chosen individual chose them. And they start to get cocky. They start to get arrogant. They start to try you. They start to talk about you. Then they try to target you. Then they try to get other people to gang stalk you. Then they try to, again, mess with you, mess with your confidence, have chaos spells. Why do you think that they experiencing what they experience? That's God's wrath. Again, that's not us. We not laughing about it, but we smiling because that means that God kept his promises, which we know that he do. See, God said that the problems that we was going through was going to stop. But at the same time, the stopping of our issues means that that's a start for you. See, some of you didn't even realize, again, that you were energetically carrying the energy of these individuals that was trying to sabotage you. See, you kept giving them too much attention. See, once they do some foul shit, chosen ones, you call judgment on them, you keep that shit moving. You kept trying to inspect and investigate. That's almost like that nosy ass neighbor. Nah, baby. Once you call the boys, once you call the police and they in progress of being there, or once they show up on the scene, you get your ass back. You ain't got no hands in with that. But you try to act like top flight security. You want to make sure everybody feel what they supposed to feel. Nah, chosen ones, because you going to feel what they feel for real. Because if you have hands in it, that means you got to be close to them in order to get to them. So that means that you close enough to got to. Get your ass up out that dark with them dark ass individuals. You understand me? You stay in your light. That's your biggest test. Everything that you go through, find something positive out of it. Your money didn't come in the day that you expected it to. Be like, thank you, God, because I know that I was going to spend that bread on something that I wasn't supposed to. See, what if God sat there and didn't have that money come on time for that bill because somebody else was going to pay that bill for real, and now that bread that you had, you get to save for yourself instead. See, you don't know, and you out here complaining, talking about, why is this happening? Why not? Dodo, like, I'm sorry. Why not? Or again, you talking about, why are you getting cheated on? Why you keep going back to them? Why are you letting that little real monster make you feel like you less of them? Ew. It's a privilege to be next to you. And you out here feeling ugly based upon this ugly motherfucker next to you. No, we not ugly motherfucker. We not sure that. We not hurting. You are. We not going through karmic consequences. You are. So for these individuals, chosen ones that's out here getting karmic consequences based upon what they was doing, you not sharing that shit with them. Let them go through what they going through. That has nothing to do with you. You understand me? Wash your hands with them. You sitting there talking about you sick of getting cheated on. Why the fuck you keep going to cheaters then? And you only keep getting cheaters because you keep bringing up that past person and what they did. Stop manifesting that shit back in. Because nobody wants to hear about it. Your divine feminine, your divine masculine, they just went through what you went through. So you think that when they meet you, they want to hear about that person? Fuck no. They don't care about so-and-so. You talking about how your ex hurt you. This person's helping you. Why the fuck you talking about that person? You don't got to downplay somebody else to big up what we do for you. You don't got to call this person names or talk about downplay your baby mother just because you want us to be connected to you. No, because I'm going to say fuck you. And if you say she like that, fuck her too. Both of y'all. You understand me? It's not no. And that's why you stay in your divine energy. You understand me? There's certain people that will try to have this people team up on this person because this person, you know how many people have attacked you, chosen ones, just based upon the person that you decided not to pursue, chosen ones, went back and tried to have people target you because they mad? Come on now. Dumb. The people who believe them got karmic consequences too. When they got sick of getting hit with certain shit, what did? They started looking at things like, Because if you said so-and-so so evil, why the evil shit keep happening to that person then? Nah, something don't add up. There's certain men and females, divine feminines and divine masculines. We're going to say this, females and masculine. Divine feminines, you had masculines that had some had some feminine ass ways. Again, they want to step up and play the position for you. They want to give love to you. They talk to you crazy, disrespected you, took out certain things on you. We are grown. So if them masculines are feeling like they got to be mean to communicate with you, if those masculines feel like they can take out their anger on you, or because this person's they baby mother or baby father is disrespecting them, they feel like they going to disrespect you. Nope, fuck them, fuck you, and fuck what you plan to do. Because we not at all. If that person feels like because they going through certain things that you got to go through it too, when you did what God told you to do, you did the work that God asked you to do, we not doing that. You done went through certain things too. This just season for you to be stress free, and you out here. No, that's almost like you finally getting a evening to yourself without having your children around, and that person want to bring their kids onto the trip. Fuck no, I'm not watching your kids. If I ain't even bring my kids, then I'm not doing it at all. And there's certain people, chosen ones, that again want you to miss out on certain things in order to keep up with them. They got an attitude, you having a good vibe, and you got to keep pausing with your smiles to make sure that they all right. No, get your ass in the car then. It's time for you to go home, Roger. You think I'ma sit there and keep having a frown on my face and act like I'm mad too because your ass is mad? No, fuck you and your attitude. You think that I'ma keep being sad and act like I'm struggling because shit is tight for you, but shit wouldn't be tight for you if you listen and did what God told you to do, and I'm not gonna give to you because all my money is accounted for? See, there's some people, chosen ones, you're gonna have to stop saying that you ain't got it. No, you say you don't got it to give them. I ain't got it to give you. Even if you got it, you ain't got it to give them. So therefore, don't speak no brokenness on you for these broke ass individuals. Broke ass mentality. See, there can be somebody that got $5 in their bank account and they a billionaire with their mentality. So therefore, they wealthy. That soul is wealthy. But there's certain people that you got bread and you still got a bummy ass attitude and a bummy ass energy to you. You understand me? So, no, thank you. But no, chosen ones, you don't got it to give them. You understand me? You don't got no more of your peace to give to these people that don't got peace for you. Every time you give them peace, they give problems to you. You're not doing it. You're not going to chase so-and-so down and ask them to help them out. What the fuck I look like chasing you to assist you? Nope, not at all. If your ass can't, that's like somebody asking you for bread and you say they got to come to you to get it instead and they got an attitude. So you got an attitude that you got to come to me to get something that you need. Fuck out of here. Bet your ass won't get it in. Bet your ass will be drinking that spit. Fuck out of here. You understand me? Bet you better be riding on fumes or you better use them Nikes to get to where you need to go to because it's not happening. Y'all been letting these people get arrogant, letting these people have entitlement. You've been sitting there begging these people that ain't got shit to give you but make you feel like you are dependent on them. Boy, they trying to tell you, oh, you using me for bread. What bread? We didn't even know that you had any shit. What do you mean? You had that bummy mentality. And you talking about use you for bread when it's that other shorty's bread. Instead, the whole time the shorty was giving you bread to get. Cut it out, server, ma'am. Stop acting like you entitled. You talking about, oh yeah, he got to spend bread on you. Shorty, you don't even spread bread on you. You waiting for you selling that pocket in order to have certain prepaid plans come through. So get your ass up out of here. You out here bouncing that for some bundles. Sit your ass down. You gonna make him feel bad because he can't buy you Louis Prada. Bitch, you can't even buy that on yourself. Excuse me. But Divine Masculines, I'm here for you too. It ain't no one-sided at all. She talking about, oh, I need a man that can provide. You can't even provide for yourself. You talking about you need somebody to get this shorty. Get your ass up out of here. You talking about we need a band together. No, your band stinks. That's the problem. What you mean? That band that you holding that damn lace front down with. You talking about, oh, somebody salty. No, it's just you, funky. That salt that's dripping in that mouth from your funky air. You need to get some, Chosen ones, let me cut it out. Because I'm not playing about y'all. Y'all know I don't play about y'all. Y'all letting these little nobody-ass people. I'm not playing with them. As soon as you crying because of who? I know you not. You talking about he don't see y'all together. His fucking eyes clap. He don't see shit. What you mean? You talking about he won't see his kids. I mean, your eyes are straighter than that motherfucker, so therefore you should have seen this coming. If we talking about it. I don't know what you talk about, oh, she just think I'm trying to force it. Well, you didn't notice when she was forcing her fucking stomach in the pants that she's gonna force some shit? She done forced that damn fupa down. She done forced that stomach down. Food pant size is too small. And you feel like she ain't gonna force. Boy, shut your dumb ass up. See, that's why sometimes I really be pausing sometimes when I be hearing like, huh? The fuck? I'm just saying, some of y'all act like you so shocked that the shit is happening. I can't believe he did. How you can't believe that he would cheat on you when he had 3 babies on you? 3 of his babies is 3 right now as we speak, baby. I'm starting to think that helmet wasn't for the bike. I'm starting to think you might be two clicks from radio your damn selves. I'm just trying to say. You talking about you ain't think that he was going to do. Huh? How you didn't think that he was going to do that? What? Okay. Okay. I can't believe he's out here. He out here put a facade. You seen him post his cousin's outfits and 3 You knew. I'm just saying. He gonna spend money on somebody else. He had the same 13 funky stale ass dollars in each of his profile pics. $13 in that. So you mean to tell me that he didn't come across nothing yet that he could have spent that $13 that he keep flexing on his arm and shit? You talking about, I can't believe he gonna spend what? He didn't even spend that he was out here seeing stars since Saturday. He could have had a 4 for 4, but he didn't. For flexing purposes. Cut it out. I'm just saying, you cut it out. You out here just tripping for no reason. I can't believe he... Okay. All right. Oh, she can't... Whoa, okay. I'm just trying to say, alrighty there. You acting so shocked and confused. I'm just saying, that's like motherfuckers going to Diddy's party and shocked that they start getting woozy after they hit this shit. Like, huh? That's like them shocked that Rick Ross got Molly all in them champagne. It's like, what you thought? You went to a Diddy party. You sipped that shit. You came out walking different. I'm just trying to say, what did you thought was going to happen? You walking with some demons, some demonic shit's going to happen. I'm just trying to say. So, you walking with a cheat. I told y'all. Now, he's gone now, but OJ, I'm not going to sit there and, they said it that the glove didn't fit, don't quit. I'm still not cutting fucking vegetables up in the kitchen with the motherfucker. I'm just trying to say, no thanks. I'm sorry. My aunt, she's stealing ass. I'm still not going to be sitting with stealing ass Sheila in my shit when I know that motherfucker got hands as sticky as Spider-Man out this bitch. I'm just trying to say, something's not adding up. What's going on? I'm not going to keep sitting. Like, you're acting shocked. If you around demonic ass individuals, karma and consequences going to come. You understand me? You around some shit's going to get funny. And you around shorty, certain things is going to get funky. You understand? Hold on, somebody asked about my locks. Yes, baby, you know I got the free forms under this. You know I rock my free form. I told y'all, don't get it twisted. Because as soon as I get up off this live, the hair is basically attached to the bucket hat right now. I love my locks. But now I cover it up to keep my energy clear. You feel me? I had to keep that clear real quick. But no, babies. Don't get it twisted. Yeah. Them locks is present. Where the locks at here. You see me in real life. That's all I have. Girl, but thank you so much. Love you. But yes, chosen ones. You better clear it out. Don't be claiming nothing of these nobody ass individuals. Manifest positive things for you. You are the manifester. You are the magic that these people are conjuring. Why you feel like they keep targeting you like they targeting you? God sat there and chose you. You're his pop-up generator in a sense. So therefore, when certain things are lacking, people around you have the opportunity to plug themselves in. You understand me? So, chosen ones. With that being said, speak life onto you. Speak happiness upon you. But you're not about to keep allowing people to step on you to get to where they're going to. You understand me? You done dealt with disrespect your whole life. You're not about to deal with somebody disrespectful anymore. You had to deal with your parents disrespecting you. You're not about to select a person to have children with or a person to have a commitment with to disrespect you either. You're going to stand up for your inner child like the other individuals didn't. You understand me? So carry that shit correctly. How you talk about you, you better compliment you. You ain't dressing yourself up for anybody else. You dressing yourself up for you. See, chosen ones. Some of you, back in the day, you used to be on your shit till you cross paths with the karmic individuals that made you or persuaded you to get away from it. See, let me give you, I always like when God be like, give them an example. So let me give you an example, right? Chosen ones. Growing up, my mother got 7 kids. Growing up, shit was tight. After my father passed when we was younger, shit was tight. You understand me? Like, seriously, right? So we didn't have certain things, shoes, all of that, we didn't. So any work that I did, any bread that I got, I would go ahead and buy shoes for myself instead, right? So anything, this person paid this for candy, this person paid for this, I would just put it towards material things, right? Clothes and all of that, right? Shoes and all of that, right? Because I was the tallest out of my siblings, for real, outside of my brother, right? But hear me out. Chosen one. See, I went from not having any material things to making everything about it materially, right? So I felt like, well, dang, if I had these shoes, my shit was like a Foot Locker. You understand me? As soon as you come in the room, boxes up to the ceiling, or the whole wall, all of that, right? The whole room, right? So I sat there and went from, okay, being happy that I was able to finally get something to then putting my power into that, right? Then all of a sudden, what happened? I crossed paths with a Carmen. He bleached all my stuff, bleached all my shoes, bleached all my clothes. I had mad watches. You understand? I loved fossils back in the day, so I always had mad watches, had mad shoes. Like when I tell you, dressed to impress, that's what I liked, right? Now, chosen ones. At this point in time when this occurred, right? And when I tell you it was something petty that had happened, chosen ones, like literally they was mad because I went to somebody's funeral. Like this shit was crazy. But hear me out, right? A grandmother at that. But hear me out. So back in the day, this person bleached all my stuff. See, at that point in time, I got disgusted. I'm like, I ain't buying nothing else. So at that point in time, for several years, I ain't buying nothing else for myself. I wasn't buying no shoes. I wasn't buying no clothes. But I took that as a sign, like God was like, nah, you had to find your power again. Your power was not in those possessions. Yes, you was excited at the fact that you went from not having nothing to having something, but you started to put too much power in having that. You have to realize that you are still worthy, regardless if you had certain labels on you, regardless if you had the newest tennis shoes, regardless if you had certain labels, whatever the case may be. You had to know what time it is, even if you ain't have a watch on you, in a sense. You understand me? So at that point in time, that situation in my life had me, again, I looked at it like, yo, God was showing me something, right? At that time. So I took a vow I wasn't going to buy no more material stuff. See, I ain't realized that was just a temporary lesson. But I turned it into a years and years lesson. Meaning I allowed that situation that happened to sabotage me. So I started buying things for me, buying things for my children, buying things for people that I liked and rocked with, but never bought nothing for myself. I ain't buying myself no outfits. I ain't buying myself no shoes. I ain't buying certain things or did things that I wanted to do. I wasn't getting my nails done or my hair done, all that stuff, right? I sat there and put that to the side, but I realized that was projection from that past person that I was dating, right? See, I allowed that situation that God had as a temporary moment and a temporary lesson, like, hey, yo, remember, you not that shit. You not as far as Jordans. You could be cool in those $5 shoes instead. You can be cool in this, whatever the case may be. You understand me? I had to realize it was in me, not on me, right? That was a lesson that I learned early. But that was a lesson that I allowed to hold me back, because again, I stopped buying stuff for myself. I put myself off to the side in a sense, right? So all of a sudden, chosen ones, again, now God's like, yo, that was a temporary, so now I have to start buying my stuff again, all of that. But I say this because some of you, it was love. That past person cheated on you, beat on you, they deceived you. That person that you thought was the person that was going to vindicate you from that past situation that you went through, they end up doing the same thing as that individual. So therefore, you allow what you went through and saying that you'll never experience that again, have your guard so high that nobody else has the ability to come in. That person who's really here to give you the things that you've been seeking, the things that you've been asking and praying for, they have it, they're prepared to provide it, but they can't get through to you based upon the fact that you have a guard up based upon what that other person put you through. So chosen ones, they are not your ex. F that person. Don't even, wait a minute, because some of y'all might be, okay, no, I ain't really mean, I don't mean mess around with it. I'm talking about forget them. Don't worry about what that past person did. Stop replaying that shit. I bet you won't go through that again. And then you only going to go through it if that's what you attracting in. So therefore, again, stop thinking about that. If that person was a cheater, a beater, a deceiver, they didn't give you love, why would you allow that person who didn't give you love stop you from getting love? If they decided to say, no, I'm not going to buy you that gift, and somebody else says, oh, don't worry about it, you ain't got to beg them, I'll give you that instead. Or, oh, don't worry, you ain't got to beg so-and-so for a ride, I'll give you a ride instead. Why would you still interact with that person who didn't give you a ride, didn't care that you had a ride, didn't care that you was going to get to where you was going to on time, didn't care that you was stressed out about certain things at that time? Why would you care about that person who didn't care about you just because now they cared because somebody else sat there and cared about you? Huh? How you sitting there stopping, going into love for people who didn't give you love, didn't want to give you love, so now they see you getting love and they want to stop you from getting it? Dumb. So that baby father, baby mother that chose not to step up, chose to show you who they truly was, chose to be all just about sex instead of actually romance or love, they gonna be mad. Let them be mad. They gonna sit there and try to sabotage you and your partner coming in, but that's the difference. Your true divine partner, your kingdom spouse, is not gonna let what nobody else says to them sit there and dictate who they gonna be around. Your true kingdom spouse ain't gonna let nobody disrespect you. They not gonna sit there and allow anybody to play with you. They not gonna sit there and walk away from you based upon what other individuals think of you. You're locked in. See, there's some of you that was locked in with some so-so ass people, and them locks is getting broke into instead. Them locks is getting popped. That shit is done. You understand me? So again, chosen ones, it ain't no so-so shit. You deserve this. This is your season. Stop bringing other old shit with you. Stop sitting there speaking foul things on you. You only going through certain things based upon who you connected to. That's it. You understand me? Whether or not that's somebody that's looking up to you and you showing them how to get through what you went through, or this is somebody that you close to, they got karma and consequences coming through them and they want you to go down too. That's like riding in the car. They got drugs on them and they don't want to say that it's theirs. They want everybody else to go down in the car too, just because they don't want to step up and claim they shit. See, there's certain people around you right now that you carry a certain weight from them. Nope. They're going to have to carry their own load. You understand me? So, chosen ones, I got to get up off here because I do have some coaching sessions to do. Please remember, I never reach out to you for a reading. You gotta be ready to receive it because I ain't gonna sugarcoat shit, all right? I'm gonna tell you about your past. I'm gonna tell you about your present. I'm gonna tell you about your future too. I'm gonna tell you about certain things that are arriving to you. I'll tell you if there's people that's trying to stop or sabotage you. I'll tell you certain cycles that you may still be connected to and how to get you disconnected from them, so on and so forth, all right? So again, if you need me, baby, you know how to reach me. The link's in my bio. I'm going to upload this live later on my YouTube. Just come through, like, subscribe, because I got some new things for you, all right? Continue to be great. If you need me, chosen ones, you know how to reach me, all right? Be great.